My name is Melissa O'Connor, and I've been at NDSU since 2012. Here I teach classes on adult development and aging, and I do research concerning older adults. The thing that fascinates me the most about my research area of interest and teaching interest in adult development and aging is the fact that it is relevant to just about everybody, because everybody's going to deal with issues related to aging. And so you experience those issues personally and in your family and in your community, so it's very relevant to everybody regardless of what your particular profession is. And that's the thing that fascinates me the most about it. My research makes a difference in people's lives because I take more of an applied, translational type focus with my research. And so it has to do with issues like everyday functioning and mobility, which helps people, be able to age in place and stay in their homes as they get older and be independent as they get older. The cognitive aspects of aging that I focus on have to do with also maximizing independence, maximizing cognitive functioning, what happens, in normal aging with cognition, and then also populations that have impaired cognition like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, groups like that, and then, how can I help them improve their quality of life? My mentorship style is really more of a hands-off, and so I really like working with people who are independent workers and will come up with their own independent ideas. I don't really like holding people's hands too much. I like people who are self-starters and who like doing things independently. I like them to feel like they can come to me with questions or, to bounce things off me or anything like that. So I don't hold people's hands, but I do offer guidance. I try to balance it, between not too little, but not too much, so. Under my mentorship, the potential students could learn to give all kinds of different assessments. You would learn about experimental research, and you'd also learn about survey research. And I have secondary data sets that people could work with. Or, if they wanted to collect primary data, they could do that. And so people who would work with me would get to do a variety of different things. And also I have collaborations with people at other schools and at NDSU and in the community also. So they get to work with different people, meet different people, collaborate with different people, and learn all kinds of different ways of doing research. So, quantitative, like survey type research, experimental research, even qualitative, focus groups, interviews, any type of research they would be interested in, they could learn about, and they could also learn a variety of different assessment tools that I use. So. I think the biggest strength is just how versatile it is. So it's more broad than developmental psychology, although there is a lot of overlap. But it's more broad because it has to do with individuals as well as families, and then the broader, environmental community type context. So it applies to a lot of different types of professions that someone might be interested in. Also, I think another strength is it's very family-like. Everybody works well together, I think, and people care about each other here, and you get individual attention, and we really try to have a collegial atmosphere. And so I think that's another strength, and also just the broad base of knowledge that you get about human development, which of course applies, in all kinds of different contexts because development is universal. So. Our program incorporates teaching and research by the requirements that we have. And so one requirement before students graduate is that they submit publications, first author as well as a co-author that you submit for publications. And then I think 2 have to be first author and then 2 can be co-authored. Also, even the type of dissertation that you can choose to do, like you could choose to do the traditional book dissertation, or you can choose to do a dissertation that's 2 journal articles, and then that gives you something that you could submit for publication even before you graduate. And then we also incorporate teaching because there's a teaching certificate that you can get through the college that's rather rigorous. It has requirements of you take a class and then you do practicum and you have a lot of observations of your teaching and feedback and things like that. So everyone leaves the program having experience preparing and teaching at least 1 class. And so I think it's good how we balance out the requirements for doing teaching and research. And of course, there's lots of opportunities outside of that to work in people's labs and get research experience that way and work as teaching assistants for different professors. So I think people come out with experience with both research and teaching. My favorite part of the developmental science PhD program at NDSU is just how we try to make it a collegial atmosphere and how many opportunities there are to collaborate and work on different research projects. And it's really like how you can get as much out of it as you want, I would say. You can choose to get more teaching experience or get more research experience, and the opportunities are there, sort of. Whatever opportunities you want to take, they're there. And yeah, just how collegial we try to make it, how collaborative we try to make the program, and how applied it is, I think, to people's everyday lives. My hobbies outside of academia, I'm a nature lover, so I love going for walks. I love hiking. I like road trips, so I like driving different places. I like history, so I like seeing different historical areas and things like that. And yeah, I like traveling, and I like reading. I like animals, especially cats and dogs, and just spending time with my family too, so.